The Bears defense ready to try and make amends for that opening week loss. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the gut, Fournette. To about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Back out is the Bears defense. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They meant
the Chicago defensive unit back out there. Their guys have the lead here in this first half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Evans here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And that'll be caught by Darden. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Back out is the Bears defense. They've got to defend a tough spot here. Their backs to their own end zone. It's 1st and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second down and goal. Allen, this is caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as they have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The Chicago defensive unit back out there. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Allen. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he... taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on first down is Allen. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Allen to throw once more. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way